So you got a woman that feel like she understands what a lot of the men talking about, especially in different relationships. We'll go ahead and check this out.
I low-key understand why niggas just get their money together and just start chasing hoes. Because having a girlfriend is shit in this day and era. It's especially hard for a dude working a 9 to 5, because if you ain't selling drugs or doing no scamming or got no illegal way to be making thousands of dollars a day, it's gonna treat you like peons. Even the women that actually manage to get a dude that go to work and bring his ass home, even them satisfied.
No, they're not satisfied because they're on the internet. I'm telling you, that's where it comes from. All that you got to get the bag and every woman should be having thousands of dollars, that comes from the internet. And a lot of people, unfortunately, allow themselves to be influenced by different content creators or whatever, and it spilled over into their real life. So you got to commit some crime to be with a woman, being a scammer. You just don't need to be that kind of woman. I'm sorry, you just don't, because a woman actually care about you. Want you here? She don't want you locked up, bro. It's just that simple. And if a woman can't be with you because you work a 9 to 5, you don't need her either. Trust me, it save you a lot of headache. But let's continue.
Like, come on now. I'm looking up bitches complaining about they playing a game. You mad about this playing the game? In a world where don't never want to be at home, you got a who is in the house. You know where he at, and you mad because he's on the game. Like, your life that boring? You don't got no hobbies, nothing you could do to occupy your time for a little while on the goddamn game. So you gonna make him feel bad about being on the game because you don't have to do. You know what you could do instead of making that miserable and making him not want to be in the house with you? Take some interest in what he doing. Why don't you try to play the game with him?
Yeah, that's something that they can do for the guys that like to play games. But yeah, it's like she said, he could be outside running the streets constantly. He could be out there, out there in clubs, hollering at women, cheating. He can be doing a whole lot of other things than sitting in the house where you know where he at. He's not outside the house spending money, right? He's not giving his money to other women. He's in the house with you. And you're complaining that he's in the house with you. You understand what I'm saying? That's the part that she don't understand, and definitely I don't understand. But some people will complain until things are gone. And then when things are gone, they're like, oh, I had it pretty good. But let's continue.
If you feel that type of way about being on the game. Because you know what that nerd could be doing instead of sitting in the house on that game at home with you? That could be at Comic-Con. That could be at a bar. That could be somewhere around who like the he like, having conversations with like-minded. Yet he's sitting in the house letting you make him miserable and feel bad about being on the game. It's crazy to me because basically y'all saying y'all want to take y'all out on trips, pay all the bills while you don't got to goddamn work. Also not play the game and sit up and look at your boring ass all motherfucking day. Like, what the fuck else y'all want from this?
Well, let me say this. The part she talked about were the women that like what he likes. You don't want him to get, like you say, you go to Comic-Con with him. And that's what he like to do. You go to CES with him. You go to anything that he like to do, you go with him. Because if you keep leaving him out there like that, by himself, you're not with him, you his woman, you refuse to go with him, well, it's going to be some woman that's seeing by herself and she's going to pull up on him. And she was like, hey, I think this guy is nice looking. Let me go see what he got going on. We have the same interests. We in the same environment, right? Yeah, go with him. But that kind of woman that complain all day long, it won't be long before he gone. Because one thing men don't like you to do is disturb their peace. Now, some men like to play video games where they can just be at peace. Some like to, play basketball. Some like to play football. Some like to lift weights. Some like to do, there's a lot of things that men like to do for our stress. The last thing we want to hear is a woman, yeah, when we trying to just chill out. You know what I'm saying? So it won't be long before he leave her. I promise you that.